Hi everybody, Pastor Andrew here again with the video for lesson number 9 of our Heidelberg Catechism curriculum that's meant to be used at home with parents leading the discussion with children and teens. In this week's session we have a serious topic before us, namely the sufferings of Jesus. And it's an important topic because it's through the suffering of Jesus that the price for our sin is paid. Now, as always, you're welcome to explore the readings for this week from the Catechism with your children any way that you want to, but I do have 3 suggested talking points. And the first is this, the word suffering. Parents, do you have any stories to share with your children about suffering that you've gone through for whatever reason? Perhaps you had a painful injury or an illness, or you went through a time of emotional turmoil. Sometimes a story will get across the meaning of a word even better than a definition will. And the point of this exercise is to get across the idea that suffering is something that's unpleasant. It's not something that we want to do, but sometimes it's something that we have to do. And Christ had to suffer and die in order to lift the curse from us. And that takes us to our second word or talking point, this word curse. A word that's mentioned in question and answer 39. Think about the curse that was given to the serpent in the Genesis narrative of the fall, or the curse that fell on Adam and Eve when they gave into temptation. There's the curse that was given to Cain after he murdered his brother Abel, and he then became a restless wanderer on the face of the earth. This picks up the idea that we've explored already with the Catechism, how sin is something that brings us grief and separation from God. And unless this problem of sin is definitively dealt with, we suffer the seriously bad consequences that come from sin. Without the forgiveness that comes to us via Christ, we live under a curse. What a relief it is to think that through his suffering, Christ has freed us from the curse and from a life of restless wandering. And he did this through his sacrifice on the cross. Sacrifice is the third word or talking point. How would you define sacrifice? Well, years ago, I heard a definition of sacrifice, and it always stuck with me. Here it is. Sacrifice is the act of giving up something of value in order to obtain something of greater value. Isn't it amazing to think that Christ considered our lives to be of greater value than his at the cross? Truly, this is amazing grace. Well, hopefully that's enough to stimulate some good conversation in your home about the Catechism. This is Pastor Andrew DeGelder saying, bye for now.